Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new super duper amazing Doctor Who review here on Paul Who, the channel all about Doctor Who, the channel all full Doctor Who, aka like figure adventures, figure reviews. I'm in the middle of trying to write a series for figure adventures, target books, you know, everything for Doctor Who plus reviews. And for today I'm reviewing a story I didn't even think I'd be reviewing on this channel, because I like trying to talk about what people would love about, and I never really thought I'd talk about this story, but I'm doing it now because of the introduction of Richard E. Grant's face in all the Doctors in Rogue. So the story itself is Scream of the Shalka, starring Richard E. Grant as an alternative version of the Ninth Doctor. So back in 2003, this story was being broadcast on BBC I, and of course it was literally broadcast during 6 Saturdays. But during the broadcast of this story, it was revealed Doctor Who was going to come back. It was coming back in 2005 with Christopher Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor. So this story kind of got pushed aside to bring Christopher Eccleston, because when this story was being broadcast, people... I was alive in 2003. I actually remember watching this on BBC iPlayer. BBC I, sorry, not iPlayer. On BBC I. And I absolutely loved this story. I never really thought much about it because I was really, really young at the time. So now when this came out in 2013 on DVD, I absolutely loved picking this up and giving this one a rewatch. It really brought back memories of three-year-old me enjoying Richard E. Grant's version of the Doctor. So I'm literally going to put the DVD up there for now so I can talk about Scream of the Shalka. So, what can I say about Scream of the Shalka? So, I want to talk about the title sequence. I love the fact they reused the John Pertwee kind of title sequence with the TARDIS spinning in the time vortex. And then you've got Richard E. Grant's face and the Doctor Who logo. I really love that. I really do love the title sequence. It looks so good. Honestly, it is so good. And I love the fact that they reuse bits of the classic Doctors. So, Earth is the main plot of this story. So, on Earth, basically, in orbit, we have a meteor coming into the rocket. So, you've got these people kind of like hikers, and they're literally on top of a volcano, and then of course something buries into the lava, and they get frozen. They literally go like scared and terrified, and toxic gases, and they're like coughing. There's something inside the lava, and you just kind of hear the scream like that. And then later on in the story, the TARDIS materializes, and out comes a new Doctor, looking a bit like John Pertwee and, of course, William Hartnell's Doctors. So the dress sense reminds us so much of John Pertwee, but the hair of Richard E. Grant's Doctor, as you can see by the look of it, it really reminds me so much of William Hartnell's kind of hair. So this is like a Doctor that really reminds me so much of William Hartnell and John Pertwee, two Doctors I do enjoy. I have to think about how I rank all the Doctors again with Ncuti Gatwa, because at the moment he is in the top 5. So when Richard E. Grant's Doctor literally walks out, he's there sulking, he goes, "No, I don't want to be here. I don't want whatever is available of it. I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want to be here." And then of course he says, smile in the air, he goes, "Something's not right. All right, I'll go and help. I'll go and investigate." And he literally locks the TARDIS and he goes off to investigate. So as he goes in to investigate, he walks into a pub where he meets Alison. Alison is a kind of a good companion. I kind of wish she did travel with the Shalka Doctor at the end of the story. In fact, she doesn't. So while the Doctor goes off to investigate, and of course he does go and create a little bit of havoc in 25 minutes. Because he literally starts interfering, he literally starts throwing things onto the floor. And he goes, "So you are scared? Why are you scared?" Like that. And I really like how the Shalka Doctor really, really pulls out, and out comes the Shalka. The Shalka really comes out. I love that ending though, where he goes, "Who are you? I'm the Doctor and I know about monsters." And then out comes the Shalka, screaming from the bottom pit of the lava of the earth. And it ends there. Really great cliffhanger for part 1. Part 2, I love the fact how the Doctor basically blows up the entire pub, and basically Alison and her partner's flat. Una get called into the story because during the events of part 1 and part 2, in between the events, the TARDIS gets pulled down by the Queen of the Shalka, and it's displayed on a fantastic Metlev Met sort of thing with little rocks and lava around it, and it really is great. And of course, inside the TARDIS is of course the Master. Now, the Master, for somehow, is being put inside a robot. The consciousness of the Master is inside a robot, and he is voiced by Jarek Jacobi. Now, Jarek Jacobi does play an incarnation of the Master known as the Yana Master or the War Master in Big Finish. It depends how you look at it. He's the Yana Master for Utopia, or he's the War Master in basically the War Master in the whole series of his own spin-off. So Jarek Jacobi does voice the Master in this one, and I never really thought it was Jarek Jacobi. I honestly thought the voice reminded me so much of Roger Delgado in this cartoon version. And then when I was literally reading about this story, because I've normally watched this like since 2013, nearly 11 years ago. I've really rewatched this story over the last couple of times because I just absolutely love this story. So I didn't click it was Richard E. Grant till it was Sir Jarek Jacobi, until basically I watched it in 2013 when it came out on DVD. And then I was watching it and went, I recognise that voice. And I looked at the back, and when I saw the credit says the Master Jarek Jacobi, I'm like, and this was 10 years ago, I was like, oh my god, it's the same actor that plays the Master in Utopia. Oh, that's actually quite a good way, you know. So Jarek Jacobi does play a version of the Master. He plays two versions of the Master, which is actually quite good when you think about it. I really love the fact with the Doctor's TARDIS. I really love it. Now, the TARDIS looks so different from when I saw it in the TV movie. It's very, very steampunked. It's like steampunked retro. I really like how it reminds me so much of the steampunk vibes that we had in McGann's TARDIS and basically the end of the Seventh Doctor's life. So it really gave me like reminders of the Paul McGann TARDIS, but done so much better with it looking very, very steampunked and stuff, which is very interesting. I would really love to have this TARDIS be brought into canon as well at some point. I would love to see them make this TARDIS basically a steampunk TARDIS. Console room, it looks so good. I really like all the staircases as well. The Shalka are really great as well. I really like the Shalka Queen. The Shalka Queen is absolutely brilliant. I really like her. The Fact Unit are in this story as well. And of course, they got the Doctor's File. So yeah, you kind of have them bringing back some of the classic stories being mentioned in this story. There is a young voice actor, aka Mr. David Tennant, who later plays two incarnations of the Doctor himself, aka the 10th and 14th Doctors. He plays a character in this one. He literally just does a voice actor where he's there screaming, "They can't do this to us!" like that, which is actually quite good as well. The Shalka do get beaten really good as well, and it does fill out all 6 parts. That's the thing, it does really fill out all 6 parts, and this is the thing about Scream of the Shalka. It's absolutely cracking and amazing. In the end, I like the fact how the Doctor does offer Alison a trip in the TARDIS, and at one point I thought she was going to go with him. But I think she does at the end. I can't remember. I haven't watched this for over a year. I need to go back and give this one a rewatch, I think. I think she does go travel with him, but I love how she gets in the TARDIS and she's literally talking to the Master at one point, and it's like, oh, how's the Master going to cope? Oh, you're another one, my dear. Another what? Oh, the Doctor's always picking up strays, you know. I know, I really love that. I really do love it. I really do love this story. It's actually really brilliant. Honestly, it is just brilliant. So this is my review on Scream of the Shalka. How do I rate it and how do I rank it? Well, rating it, it's basically a massive AA+, because it is a good story and I did quite enjoy it. And I have to give this a 10 out of 10 because the story itself is actually quite good. So yeah, if you haven't seen Scream of the Shalka and you want to go and pick it up, then I suggest go and pick it up because it is something that you need to do, because it's actually quite a good story. It's brilliant, even though it never been thought as to be canon until basically a week ago with, well, a few days ago really, with Rogue. As we're on Wednesday, we're literally 3 days away from the next episode, or 2 days away. So yeah, Scream of the Shalka, brilliant, 10 out of 10 and a AA+. Let me know in the comments if you have seen this story. What do you think of it? What do you like about it? Let me know in the comments. And Richard E. Grant gives us such a great performance. Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content on my channel.